Hi students, it's Dr. Smith, your course facilitator, and I wanted to go over the instructions for your upcoming assignment, the Adolescent interview. Good times. So let's go ahead and click on this hyperlink. The instructions are written down below here in Canvas, but I also wanted to show you another way to access the assignment instructions. So if you click on this, the assignment will open up. All right, so this adolescent interview is going to be in 3 different parts. The first part is, well, before you get started, make sure you secure the interview with an adolescent. This can be someone in your family, someone that you know. It's up to you who you choose. I would think about the level of bias that you might have for someone that you know really, really well. It might be a little bit tougher to conduct an objective interview with somebody that you really know, but also the other side of that coin is it might be really eye-opening and enlightening to interview someone that you know really well because you might learn something new. So it's totally up to you. So make sure that you include a 1-paragraph bio for the adolescent. So for example, you may include how old the child is, their living arrangement. For example, they live in a 2-bedroom home with their mom, dad, 2 siblings, what city they live and what grade they attend school, and their relationship to you if applicable. You may also include some general physical descriptors such as height, and general information like hobbies. So the second part is the interview questions. Now these are worth 5 points each. You see that there are 6 questions listed, and because there is a 5-point range, make sure you get as much detailed information as possible. So you're going to include each interview question followed by the adolescent's response in first person, so using their exact words, you're not paraphrasing. Be sure to review the adolescent's responses ahead of time to ensure that they have given full, complete responses. And if needed, you might have to ask follow-up questions to get more information. So in order to get those full 5 points for each question and response, make sure that the responses are detailed and thorough. If they're giving you 1-word answers, then you're going to either have to ask follow-up questions, try to maybe ask them to elaborate, or you might have to choose a different person to interview. So here are the 6 questions that were developed by a previous class. If there are additional questions that you feel very compelled to ask, go ahead and add those there, but these are the 6 that we're going to start with. How immersed are you in technology and social media, and how does it impact your life? When you are faced with challenges or difficulties, i.e. academically, socially, etc., how do you handle it? Describe your network of support in challenging situations. Number 3, how would you describe your relationship with your family members? 4, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being really ready, how ready do you feel you are to become an adult and why? 5, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And 6, what are your favorite and least favorite things about being a teenager? So again, those are the 6 questions that you will ask. It should be in the format of question number 1, adolescent response number 1 in their own words. Question number 2, adolescent response to question number 2 in their own words. The reflection is the final piece. This should be about 1 paragraph. You can reflect on the questions such as, how did you feel about the interview process? Were you satisfied with the responses? Were there other questions you would have liked to ask? Were there any responses that surprised you? Based on the responses overall, what are your general impressions of this adolescent? What new learnings or discoveries about this developmental phase, meaning adolescence, have been uncovered for you as a result of this assignment? All right, so those are essentially the main elements of the assignment. Make sure that it's typed, double-spaced, 12-point Times New Roman font. Here are the instructions again. And here is a student sample. Obviously, this is just for giving you guidelines to give you an idea of what the expectations are. Make sure you do your own work. Okay, I shouldn't see anyone interviewing someone named Lydia. All right, so you see they have the bio, the first paragraph. Then question number 1 about technology and the responses in the teenager's own words in first person. It's fair to say that I use technology significantly, etc., etc. For example, my school has implemented a laptop system. So you're basically quoting their exact words. Question number 2, faced with difficult challenges. Number 3, relationship with family members. Love how these are labeled and numbered so that I can easily identify the question and the answers right below it. Number 4, how ready are you to become an adult? Number 5, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And number 6, favorite and least favorite things about being a teenager. And then wrapping it up, down below is your reflection. So this student sample flows really well. There's lots and lots of detail, as you can see here. There's not just simple one word or one sentence responses, and everything's nicely labeled. So this is an excellent example. So hopefully that answers any questions that you might have about the adolescent interview assignment. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Thanks for listening.